There's only so much that we can do locally, and our businesses will suffer. Our unemployment rate will continue to grow even higher without full and complete support from Washington, D.C. Now, our federal support has come in stages. First, the stimulus bill that came in the first round was focused on preparedness and emergency response. The second one on sick leave and unemployment insurance. And the third, what I call the survival package, on support for working Americans and businesses. Today, the Congress and the Trump administration reached a deal on an interim package, some are calling it 3.5, to address gaps in that survival package. There were too many small businesses that couldn't get loans, who didn't bank with the big boys and girls, so couldn't have the access. And here in California, we certainly were a victim of that, and I'll get to that in a moment. So let me first say what is positive with what happened today and thank our leaders in Washington. First was the much-needed funding, $310 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program and $100 billion for our frontline hospitals and to expand testing. That couldn't have come too soon. And as this bill becomes law, we have to ensure meaningful oversight happens as well. We should make sure no big handouts go to folks without the everyday workers and Americans getting the benefit because they are the ones who are suffering the most. Up to this point, California, the largest state in the country, received the fewest number of loans in the nation per 1,000 small businesses. As I said, too many of our Main Street businesses didn't have the banking relations to get the loans. At the same time, let me say what is bad with this deal, the things that were left out. As I've said in the State of the City address and many nights here, we need to have assistance for our states and our cities. By leaving that out, this means that 13% of our workforce nationally was left out of this assistance. Not only that, investing in our cities is investing in America. I don't have to tell you if we cut services, cut hours, and cut people, what a destructive effect that would have on our local and national economy. But fortunately, there is a good glimmer of hope because we saw Speaker Pelosi and Leader Schumer put this forward. We saw some support from folks who were Republicans as well, and President Trump today tweeted that we need to now turn to states and to our local governments to give them the fiscal aid to get through this crisis and to fill the holes, not just to reimburse the costs of this crisis. I look forward for the fourth round of stimulus negotiation getting done quickly, that aid to arrive immediately, and for us to be able to look at what we can restore, grow, and rebuild as we don't just reopen in the future, but we also recover and reimagine what lies ahead.